True or false? Load-bearing walls are always structural walls, but structural walls are not always load-bearing.
Hmm. Think carefully. Load-bearing or structural? Structural, not always load-bearing. That is true. Load-bearing walls are definitely part of the superstructure, and their primary job is carrying compressive load downwards. But, as we discussed, other walls can be structural, maybe contributing to bracing against wind without carrying that main vertical load. So, true.
Got it. Quiz point two, true or false? Selecting a highly durable finish, like a tough vinyl flooring for a high-traffic hospital corridor, primarily satisfies the aesthetic criteria.
Oh, that's a good one to test understanding. Selecting a highly durable finish, primarily aesthetic. No, that is false. Durability is the absolute key focus of functional criteria. Now, the selection also has to satisfy the aesthetic criteria it needs to look appropriate for the hospital, but the reason for choosing high durability is purely functional performance and longevity.
Makes sense. Quiz point three, true or false? Designing a space with an open frame ceiling where all the ducts and pipes are exposed is highly flexible because it completely removes all constraints imposed by the mechanical system.
Ah, the open ceiling look. Is it constraint-free? No, that is definitely false. An open frame ceiling forces the designer to meticulously coordinate the placement and the visual appearance of every single exposed pipe, duct, conduit, and piece of equipment like VAV boxes. This can actually introduce more stringent constraints on where services can run and how big they can be, because everything is visible. Plus, you often need specific acoustic treatment added to the structural slab above to control noise, which adds another layer of complexity. So, false.
Interesting. Okay, quiz point four, true or false? The economic criteria for selecting, say, flooring in a busy commercial space like a retail store should heavily weigh the expected cost of disruption required for any future repairs or eventual replacement.
Cost of disruption.
Yeah.
Economic criteria. Yes, that is absolutely true. The cost of disruption, having to close the store or section it off, lost sales, paying for labor during potentially off hours, is a major, though sometimes hidden, component of the overall lifetime cost. It's a huge economic factor in commercial design. True.
Excellent. Last one, quiz point five, true or false? If you are designing an interior space that is classified as being below grade, like a finished basement, you should immediately prioritize specifying finishes that are highly resistant to mildew and ensure rigorous vapor barrier installation is part of the plan.
Below-grade moisture. Mildew resistance, vapor barriers. Yes, that is true. As we covered, below-grade environments face the greatest risk of hydrostatic pressure and moisture penetration from the surrounding earth. So, using materials that won't support mold growth, like tile, vinyl, sealed concrete, and ensuring proper vapor management are absolutely mandatory functional requirements. True.